Alright guys, Eddie of Fliptroniks, and I'm going to be going over iOS 15 on the iPhone SE first edition. Now this is the oldest iPhone that's going to work with iOS 15, then you got this 6 and 6S. I thought it would be kind of cool to see how it works, and I'm going to do a bit of a speed comparison here with the iPhone 12 mini. Now as I'm going over this, if you guys could smash the like button on this video, I would definitely appreciate it. If you want to ask any questions about iOS 15, feel free to do that below in the comments as well. Now, what's crazy about the SE, the first edition, is that it's still a pretty decent phone. You know, I've tested some games on it like COD Mobile, I've played PUBG, and a bunch of like Apple Arcade games, and the phone actually holds up really well for it being like 5 years old. It's pretty crazy. Okay, anyways, not too much of a lag there getting it started up, but let's just kind of, check it out with like some of the speed. First thing I want to do, though, is show you that I am updated to iOS 15 on the SE. And you can kind of see this is the new wallpaper I've got on both these iPhones, too. It's the only new stock wallpaper that came on iOS 15. But there you go. You can see I'm updated. Okay, yeah, but as far as, like, speed goes, when it comes to, like, browsing around, not too bad. I will say, though, you're going to see right now, I'm going to load up the App Store on both these iPhones. They're both connected to the same Wi-Fi as well, but this is kind of where some of the lag starts to, step in. Now, like I said, the SE is a much older phone, clearly, but, still, it's not terrible. I mean, it still loads things up pretty decently fast. And, yeah, and then when it comes to widgets, too, I wanted to throw up a couple widgets on the SE just to show you, how they look and work. All right, so let's do that. Now, there were 3 or 4 new widgets on iOS 15. I've kind of gone through them, but you've got the App Store widget, which is pretty cool. You've got Game Center. There's a Sleep one. There's a Contacts one. But I'm going to actually throw up the App Store one just to, show you that, the widgets do work just fine on the SE. We got that one right there. Let's throw up one more widget here. All right, cool stuff, right? All right, the next thing I want to do is just go over some of the performance. So I think the best way to do this would be to load up an Apple Arcade game. I'm going to throw up Warp Drive. Now, like I said, this phone can handle, some of these newer games just fine, which is really crazy. There's really not too much of, lag or anything like that. Loading the games up does take a little bit longer on this phone, but, that is to be expected. Like I said, it's a 5-year-old phone. So, I mean, it is pretty old. Now, Warp Drive is a high-graphic racing game on Apple Arcade. It's actually a really cool game, so I'm just going to get into a little bit of a race here, and then we'll bring things back to the home screen. I'll kind of give you some of my final thoughts on iOS 15 on the iPhone SE first edition. All right, so overall performance, like I said, is good once things get up and going. Load times are just a little bit longer. The other thing on iOS 15 I wanted to mention is that browsing is different as well. So when you go to Safari, you got your browser at the bottom when you type in anything, and then you've got tabs, which is a little bit different as well. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought, like I said, it'd be interesting to just see how iOS 15 works on the iPhone SE first edition, because it is the oldest phone that is going to be able to work with iOS 15. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.